Assalamualaikum, and my name is Ariez Nizamudin. Today I will explaining about job analysis bias. Okay, let's break down the job analysis and bias. Job is a task or duties that a person must do that is being paid, and analysis you analyze something. But if we put together the job analysis, we analyze the job and what duties they are being performed and what criteria that needed on that particular job, and the KSAS, which stands for knowledge, skill and ability that the job must have. Okay, the third word is biases. Bias is, in other words, is leaning towards something that is not the general idea. For example, that is you are prejudiced of someone's idea, or you are close-minded and you cannot accept from their perspective. So you will follow your own idea, but you neglect or you ignore someone's idea. So let's break down the biases in job analysis or job analysis biases. In job analysis biases, there is 3 biases. First is self-serving bias. Second is social projection bias, and the third is false consensus bias. Okay, let's break down the first bias. That is the first bias is self-serving bias. Self-serving bias, people will report their own behavior and personality for a successful job performance compared to others. It shows people will seek out information and use it in a way that it can advance their self-interest. This is because people tend to attribute success to themselves and blame external factor for their failure. For an example, if someone going for an interview and they get their success in their interview, they will attribute to themselves because they think that their qualification is good and their education is better than others, and etc. But if they fail that interview, they will blame the interviewer because they think the interviewer did not like them. That is self-serving bias. They will attribute success to yourself and blame others for your failure. Okay, the second bias is projection social bias. This bias, people tend to overestimate the degree of which people agree with us. In other words, people tend to assume or predict that others will act or behave according to our similar behavior. Because this projection bias is based on our current emotional state of well-being. If our state is in a stable manner, we will report the job analysis in a stable manner. But if our emotion is currently unstable, we will exaggerate the job analysis or undermining the job analysis in a way that it can bring mischief to our job analysis, because it will bring an inaccurate of the job scope or job analysis. Okay, the third bias is false consensus bias. It's similar to social projection bias, but it's different because the similar thing is the individual tend to overestimate the characteristic, belief, and others similar to themselves. But in reality, people usually do not follow with their stand of view. For an example, because we think that our action or belief are common and normal, but quite the opposite when it comes to the real situation. For an example, an extremist usually think that others will agree with their stand of view, but most of the people will likely to disagree with their point of view. That is for false consensus. We have a false assumption of other belief or other action. In a nutshell, in job analysis in job analysis there will be bias, either the individual conscious or unconsciously. There are many categories that can be called biases, like self-serving bias, social projection bias, and false consensus bias. But this type of bias can be solved, or we can find the solution to solve the problem by discussing the job analysis with other people and compare our thought and our thinking, so we can gain an additional opinion or a second opinion. That's all for me, and thank you for listening.